So we had August sing a little bit for us. Are you somebody who can be pressed into song, but nothing that's controversial
Like,
or that we would have to give
We
the...
can harmonize like a note.
Bet you don't know what I know.
Oh, look at you guys. See, I can't sing. I can't carry a tune in a bucket, so I'm always impressed by people who can sing, and there's such joy in singing. It's a wonderful
Yeah,
way to
there
connect
is.
with people.
Yes.
So talk to me a little bit about what being a part of this show means to you guys.
Well, it just really, I'm into advocacy a lot. I remember the days when I thought advocacy was improving your self-image and not, but it's getting the word out to people who really don't know that much about disabilities, or rather the stereotype of disabled folks being unable to do anything or even to excel, to make something that would knock people's socks off.
We like the knocking the socks off thing, yes.
Yeah,
right.
there it is.
We like
And
that.
I
Yeah.
don't, and which is so untrue, and especially when people, I'm autistic, and but I don't have anything. There's nothing on the outside, no label, with a barcode or anything, no wheelchair, no. But so it's kind of harder in a way for folks who are autistic.
And how old were you when you were diagnosed?
Oh, about 15 or 16.
Wow.
As soon as, it's late diagnosis is sort of par for the course
Yeah.
with this thing.
Well, it's certainly, I think everybody's trying to get it earlier and earlier.
Am I talking loud enough?
I think that you are. I think that Matt will let me know if you're not. But
He did. He just went,
okay, very good. And I love what you're talking about with showing people about what ability is, not what disability is. One of the things that I loved, I don't know whether it was last year or the year before, Howie Mandel, there was a performer who was on America's Got Talent who had a traumatic brain injury and was doing stand-up comedy, and he was hilarious. He was absolutely hilarious. And Howie Mandel said, we need to stop talking about disability and start talking about this ability.
That's right.
hey, that's an
Right?
interesting
like that.
turn of
And I
word.
was like, I gotta make t-shirts. I gotta make t-shirts. Not disability, this ability.
We have
I
a
like
stand-up
that.
comic at where we study.
Yes, we do.
And he's hilarious.
He
He made an
Tell me about
Asperger.
him.
Is this show
His
G-rated?
name is Chris Tenney.
Yeah.
I think Chris has been on the show.
Is this show G-rated? Totally.
Yes, unfortunately.
Okay, can't do it because it's a great joke.
I believe that Chris has been on the show before. I would almost swear to it, but I won't put my life on it. But I believe Chris and I have had a conversation before, so I think he's been on the show before.
I wouldn't be
I
surprised.
went to school with that cat.
And
Yeah.
pretty funny, huh?
Yeah.
And so, what is it about working with individuals who are blind? We heard from Greg that this is a really interesting mix.
Well, that's an understatement.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, they work. They have at the end of this play, they have the dance that they do, the country western song, and I saw it just in the break room next to the studio,
Yeah.
and it's unbelievable
Okay.
what they're doing in that thing.
Okay.
Right. They're
really
in
is.
step. They're in step, in time.
And they know where they are.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you nailed it. You nailed it. Yeah, dude.
Well, I think one of the things that we're all coming to is that if one sense that you have is heightened or diminished, other senses
They sort of take over.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And so clearly everybody has abilities.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sort of fascinating to me to find out, when I meet anyone, whether they're on the spectrum, not on the spectrum, where's your skill set? Where are the things that make you unique? Where are the things that you have to bring to the party?
Yeah.
And so I have friends who are deaf. I have friends who are visually impaired. And it's always fascinating to me what they can hear or what they can see that I cannot.
can't.
Right?
Yeah, and sometimes they don't see them.
Right.
Is like that was in the case with harmonizing for me.
Mm-hmm.
I can do a better job of harmonizing than harmonizing.
Right? Right? Well,
I mean,
and so that's part of the skill set that you have that you can harmonize.
And
I'm jealous.
well, here's the thing too, is that the only reason I realized that it might be something is when I learned that a lot of professionals, singers, don't double on a track,
Right.
you know, to give it depth.
Right.
Michael Jackson doubles all of his own.
Right.
He did that with Man in the Mirror
Oh,
in the
interesting.
pre-chorus,
Pre-chorus.
but he did his own. But I won't drop names, but a lot of the people nowadays don't do that. They hire a session
they
singer.
hire a
to-
session singer to do it.
Interesting.
Yeah. And I thought, whoa, I did that. You know, I recorded that Doors song, People Are Strange,
Mm-hmm.
and it's on an album called Recovered. I'm going to plug that.
Go ahead.
So, but I took it for granted.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Interesting.
That's
You
where
didn't,
I'm
because it
going
was
with
part of you, you didn't realize that it's such an amazing talent
Right.
that other people
Wow.
don't have. Truly wonderful.
Uh-huh.
Wonderful.
So the only one I can use is really my own, and it sounds like, you know, beating my own drum, but
Hey, I think that
No.
that's important.
But
That's
it's
called
important
self-esteem.
So, yeah.
it's self-esteem, and it's like, you got to realize that before you can tell the world, hey, I can do this thing as good or better than professionals in the field.
Well, I'm excited about this show that you guys have coming up. So the show is Reason to Love. How long have you been working on it?
I want to say, about a couple months now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
And we think around October, but you need some backing. You need some
Yes.
people to step up
Absolutely.
and make a donation.
Yes.
And when they make a donation on Kickstarter, there's some pretty exciting
There's
perks
Yes,
that they
excellent.
can get,
Excellent.
plus tickets to be able to come and see the show, which we think will be around in October.
Mhm.
And some truly amazing talent. They've promised us that they're going to knock our socks off. So you know that I've already committed to that. I'm taking one of the
You're
unless
taking
somebody
one.
unless somebody's sold out of it while I was doing. I want one of the Magic Castle perks.
Right.
And
Exactly.
I want to take my husband.
I've
to
never been to
Magic
Magic Castle.
I've never been
I've
either,
never
and I
been
want to
either,
take my
as you know.
husband for his birthday.
Ah.
Right?
Hey, that's a
so
surprise.
That's a surprise. We're not. Shh, nobody tell him. But I want to take him. Right. Hopefully he's not watching today. He's at work.
No, you don't tell me either.
Yeah, don't anybody tell my husband. Don't let him know. But then we're going to come and see the show,
Yes.
and I'm going to bring my son, who's on the autism spectrum, to bring the show to the show. He loves to see theater and loves music.
Wow.
So he'll
Excellent.
totally enjoy that, and I love to give him a broad view of all the things, this ability, right?
Yes.
Not disability,
But
this
disability.
ability. Wonderful. So we want to tell people that this is CRE Outreach,
This is CRE Outreach.
Rex and Friends together, A Reason to Love. You want to go to Kickstarter. Matt's got the tiny URL
Tiny
up
URL.
there, and he's got it on the screen for them so
Yes.
that they can go there and check out what the perks are, be a part of something bigger, and make a donation so that these folks can continue to do the work that they're doing.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
Absolutely.
It's such a pleasure to meet you guys. So thrilling to have you here on the show.
Yes.
Pleasure to meet
Pleasure
you,
to meet
too.
you too.
All right.